Hello, this is a brief video on how to connect a mixing board to a laptop running GarageBand and record from a separate mix so you don't have to include everything that's plugged into the board. Typically, a board will have an AUX Send, and sometimes they're called AUX Send. So here you see it says effect, the white knob, and that sends whatever amount of signal you want to this, which is a built-in effects unit. But you also have the option of sending it to this output, which also says effect send. So whatever you turn up this white knob will also be sent to this output, which means you could have your vocal, you could have your guitar, your bass, and your vocal, and have the effects send turned down for the vocal, and have the guitar and bass turned up, and you would only be recording the guitar and bass because none of the signal from the vocal microphone is going out the aux send. Now, before you get started, you probably should set up GarageBand to have an audio signal as an audio channel as opposed to an instrument. Create a track, and it usually the icon looks like that, or it can be a microphone, and then you select it. So the blinking red light is because I've already record enabled. Now that may not be showing up on your screen, so you can go to track header components and go over here to where it says hide record enable. Well, if it weren't showing, it would say show record enable, and I don't know why anyone would not want to have that showing, but sometimes when you create the track, it doesn't show that button. So if it's not showing, then you can right click or open the menu for that channel and go down and get it and say show record enable. All right, then when you click on it, it starts blinking. That means it's ready to record on that channel. Now also in your preferences, under audio and MIDI, you should check to see that it says internal line in for your input device and headphone output or internal output, line output of your computer. Now mine says my C Media USB headphone set because my my laptop is very old and the audio system in it is kind of fried. So you see I have this Plantronics USB audio interface. It's very, very simple. I don't even remember where I got it. And you see it duplicates or it has the same features as the built-in system, which is one input for microphone and one output for headphones. So hopefully, theoretically, if you're doing this, you're going to have the same input for microphone and output for headphone. So as you can see, I have the headphone jack is going to my headphones, which I'm wearing right now. Now, these connectors, this is just a standard headphone connector to an adapter to a 1/4-inch headphone. But the cable that's plugged into it is not a headphone cable. Go back over here to the board. You can see that it's a standard tip sleeve guitar cable. So this is a 1/4-inch guitar cable, and I plugged it into the Send. Now the next step is to let me go up here and turn that off. I tested it by running an audio signal into these two channels, which is just my computer playing some music, and then we'll adjust the input and then see if the send goes to the laptop. Pushing play. So I've already done this. I've already set the gain, which you want to do ahead of time, which I'm assuming you're going to do for the guitar and bass. And then you have to set the output to the mains before you set the send, because these are what are called post fader. That means whatever you do to this master output is going to affect this send. So if I turn this down, then that also turns the send all the way down. So you have to set this first and then adjust how much you want it to go. So I'm going to turn these all the way down, and then we'll go to the screen here and see the inputs, and I'll gradually turn it up. And then that one's set. I can see where it is, and now I'm going to go back. You see that's where I've set it. And now I'm going to go back, turn that one off, and then say that was the guitar. This is the bass, and I'm going to turn it up to get a level on the bass. And then I'm going to turn the guitar up, and you notice it's cumulative, so you have to be careful. So you might want to set each one down just a couple of dB. Then you're all set, and all you have to do is push record or hit the R key, and then you'll be rolling. Make sure your count off is off. You could hear my count off. That's what this 1, 2, 3, 4 is. So now we're recording, and hopefully you're going to get a clean recording of both instruments.